القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر.
So welcome to part 3 on the tip of the tongue, طرف اللسان. So previously we've gone through Noon, Ra, Dal, Ta and Ta with the طرف اللسان, with the tip of the tongue. And now we'll come on to the 3 next letters. So 3 next letters are Fa, Val and Dha. So Fa, Val and Dha. And where do we pronounce these letters from? So we use the tip of the tongue to touch the tip of the upper incisors, meaning the area in which you bite something from. Just like the thank. Say thank you. When you say thank you, where's it coming from? You're touching the tip of the tongue to the tip of the incisors. That's where the fa is. And the same area is from the val. This and the same area. Okay? And dha, the tip of the tongue touches the upper incisors while raising the whole tongue, and therefore it creates the sound which is different from dhal and that's dha. When you pronounce it by the raising the whole tongue, it goes from the to dha. And maybe you touch the slight back part of the tip of the tongue to really get the sound going properly. So fa, the, dha is part 3 of طرف اللسان. Again, dha is heavy, so care must be taken to raise the whole tongue. So these letters, along with the huruf al-halqi, are some of the most mispronounced letters of the Arabic language. Non-Arabs usually pronounce the dhal and dha as the English z, which is incorrect. And this is because the tip of the tongue is not touching the edge of the incisors. It has to be touched the edge of the incisors. The tha is also mistakenly pronounced as English s, which is obviously completely wrong. Although we do have the phonetic th in English, some readers do not pronounce it as such. Inshallah, with practice, students can easily pronounce this letter with ease. And the reason, because we have these words in the English language, the and thank. Dha we don't have, but this is with practice you can get that. Part 4 of the tip of the tongue. So these are the last letters of the tip of the tongue, طرف اللسان. And how do we pronounce these letters? It's z, s, and sa. Z, s, and sa. Z, s, s. Now, why is it tip of the tongue when you can actually pronounce? You can actually feel the middle of the tongue touching the palate. And the reason why it's the tip of the tongue is because in English, when you say z, you don't really notice it, but in Arabic, you will notice it that when you say z, then your tip of the tongue is actually touching the root of your lower incisors. The lower incisors are the opposite of the upper incisors. It's the front 2 teeth at the bottom. So you're actually touching the root of the lower incisors. And if you say z, you will see this, you will feel this. Say z, z, z. Where is the tip of your tongue? Z, z. It's at the bottom of the incisors. That's why this is طرف اللسان. Now, z, the actual sound is similar, very same as English. Z, z, it's the same. So sin, again, you touch the bottom of the root of the lower incisors with the tip of your tongue, and you get the sound sin. S, s, like S. Exactly the same, there's no difference. And the last one is sa. Now, sad is slightly different to English, and the reason for that is because sad is a heavy letter. It's not available in the English language, and this is why this letter is unique again. Sad is one of the heaviest letters of the Arabic language as well, third heaviest. And it's very, very important that we pronounce this with a heavy sound by raising the whole of the tongue. And again, we touch the lower, the root of the bottom, the lower incisors with the tip of the tongue to ensure that we are pronouncing all of these. So, z, s, and sa is by touching the tip of the teeth to the bottom of the, or the root of the lower incisors. And that concludes the lesson on the letters of the tongue, and in the next lesson we'll go on to the letters of the lips.
Salam Alykum. Be sure to download your free implementation workbook. We go through it step by step. All the videos correspond with it. We have laid it out very strategically so you can master Quranic Tajweed and Quranic Mastery and implement it while you go along. Okay, so be sure to download this and it will help you on your journey. It's free to download. The link should be in the description. Assalamu alaikum. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please like this video so we know you enjoy it, as we can make more. Please write a comment and tell us what you thought about the lesson. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe now. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.